Hey, sixth graders. Um, Tough day. I'm not gonna lie, it's a weird day after what happened in the world yesterday. So it's a tough day for me to try to pretend like everything is just normal and everything's business as usual. So here's what I would say. If you feel at all to some point but about like contacting me or sending me an email with questions you have, please, please, please feel free. We're teachers and we're supposed to be able to help kids get through times that are confusing. And so I will offer you at all day, at all day. I will offer you at any time a chance to send me an email or schedule a Zoom or even pop in and we can talk about how you're feeling about things. So that being said, we are going to press on a little bit. Really kind of intro to poetry a little bit today, and then we're gonna work a little bit with a poem. So the thing about poetry, I want to be very clear. The last thing we talked about with writer's craft is word choice, and word choice is important because literally there's nothing more important in terms of word choice than poetry, because poetry allows writers to get rid of things they don't want to use. You don't in writing normally with sentences and with paragraphs, you need words like the and is and because, and frankly in poetry you can get rid of all that. So it becomes even more specific about which words specifically do you want to use and which ones do you not want to use. So word choice is really important. The thing about poets, they are really the best at word choice because they choose what to repeat. They decide which words are most important to repeat. They choose what to change. They choose what to rhyme. There's another one. Like if a word is rhymed, then it's probably important too. They decide how long their lines are. If they want 3 words on a line or they want 1 word in a line, that changes how meaning is presented. So they choose all these things. There's no rules for a poet. For a writer, there is. For a poet, So word choice and choice in general is really important. They choose nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs that are really like specific to what they're trying to say. And they always, always, always take time to do it. They change all the time. They also choose punctuation. So think about this, like in a sentence in a book, you know where it starts, you know where it's going to end because there's a capital letter and a period. But everything is sort of lined up, right? In a poem, it's not. I can write 5 different lines, all part of one sentence. But when that period hits, then I know that sentence is over. And the poet gets to do that however they want. They choose punctuation. That helps them. So they choose that punctuation because it's really important. Okay, so today you're going to read a poem. Actually, you have a choice here. His name is David Bouchard. And David Bouchard is fairly well-known Canadian writer. He's a poet. This is his poem if you're not from the prairie. So if you think about it, like right here, you can say, Mr. Shelby, that doesn't look like a story. It's exactly right. It's a poem. But you'll notice he's changing the length of lines. There's commas, and a period. Then this thing goes to the left. So what I want you to do is I want you to read this today. Okay. And if you want to read it or you want to sort of read it from a video, actually, I've included here, there's some music and some visuals to go along with the actual poem. But I'm not going to read it to you because we got to start doing that as sixth graders. You read yourself. Okay. After you've read it, here's what you do. Send a copy of If You're Not From the Prairie to Notability. All right. What I want you to then do is underline or highlight the words or phrases that are repeated. So if you go into, this is the poem right here, right? If you're not from the prairie, you don't know the wind. You can't know the wind. Like, think about this. Know the wind is definitely, um, this is highlight. I'm going to highlight this because it is definitely repeated. Know the wind. Okay. So sorry. That's definitely highlighted. All right. I'm asking you to also like circle the words that rhyme. So let's go back to our document here. So circle the words that rhyme. In terms of rhyming, Our cold winds of winter cut right to the core. Hot summer wind devils can blow down the door. Door and core are actually rhyming. So I would do that. And that looks different. This is a document, but you'll notice right here, it makes more sense. Core and door right there. So that's what I would do. I would circle core and door. Okay. So that being said, after we're done here, submit your Notability work to the assignment for today. And then we actually have the ability to do a little bit more work in your reader's log. All right. So your reader's log, if you look here in your English language arts here, right there, intro to poetry, step 5, I should say, in your green writing about reading section, I want you to do just a little bit of note taking. Again, think of a topic that you're passionate about and that you have strong feelings about. This is going to be the topic for a poem. Put the topic down and then create a list of what you enjoy about that topic. So today, after yesterday, democracy is something I'm thinking about a lot. So I just went off and brainstormed bullet points. I'm not writing anything out, but try to fill up a page of all the things that you believe. So what we're going to do is you're not writing a poem today. You're just getting yourself ready for a poem. So that's the step 6 and step 7. Okay. All right, everyone. Hang in there. Again, reach out if you need any sort of, if you just need some time to talk to someone about what was going on yesterday and how you feel about it. That's what we're here for. And our community comes together in times when we're uncertain. So please reach out with questions, reach out with thoughts and feelings, and we'll work through them.